Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to LivingDex Pixelmon. My name is Integrity Live, and welcome to the first series on this channel. Basically, this is going to be a series where I play Pixelmon and I try to complete the Pokédex and the LivingDex. If you don't know what the LivingDex is, I'll get into it later in the episode. Anyways, let's get straight into this. I'm also going to be doing Pokédex entries. So as you see on your screen right now, Bulbasaur is popping up. I won't be doing this for every Pokemon I capture, but for some of them and important ones like Bulbasaur, I would consider a rare Pokemon. I'm going to pop these up every once in a while. I'm pretty sure I see a village or some sort of structure in the distance, so we'll go over there in a second. First, let's go ahead and get our starting chest. I don't know if I'm going to build a base or not yet, but we'll find out momentarily. Grab all the torches and stuff. Rare candy, ultra balls, got some pokeballs also. I did give myself iron tools and pokeballs to start, that way we can kind of get this going a little bit quicker. And I was right, there's a village over here, which is really good. We needed one of these. So one thing I do want to talk about is commands and such. There are cheats on this world, that way I can teleport between waypoints. It's something that's going to be very important later on, so I decided to give myself access to that. And then things like Poke Heal and other things like that. We have access to all of those, that way we can just make this go a little bit quicker. Because I figured that you guys don't want to watch me running around for half an hour to get to somewhere new. We have found a Poke Center. These are going to be very helpful throughout the Let's Play, as they give me items like this, which I can use to sell for quite a bit of money. The Poke Centers give us materials which we can take over here, sell, and then we can just sell these for a relatively good amount of money. Depending on how lucky you are, this one looked pretty okay actually, so we're going to get a decent amount of money from it, hopefully. I'm not going to sell my rare candies either, I feel like I'm going to keep those. 12,000. We're just going to go ahead and stack up on Pokeballs. We can actually buy a stack exactly. Wow. Let's go into blacksmith now. Got another iron pickaxe. Gold hammer. Probably won't be too useful. Electric gems. Nothing overall that's going to be that important. Put the iron chest plate on though, just for safe measures. Now, Pokemarts are going to be very important to this series, as they are going to allow for us to get money, and therefore Pokeballs, Great Balls, Ultra Balls, basically everything we need to catch Pokemon. You can also craft that stuff, but I don't want to waste a lot of time doing that, and it is quite easy to obtain money in single player plays. So if I can just find more Poke Centers, sell the stuff in them, and go to these guys, I should be able to get a lot of Pokeballs. This means that we're probably going to make our base somewhere near here, or at least set up a waypoint near here. So what we're going to do is just make a small little base on top of this blacksmith right here, just because it's close to the Pokemon and stuff. We don't really need to make a huge base in Pixelmon, especially when we're doing something like the LivingDex challenge. We're mainly going to be running around, so there's no real reason to build a huge base and waste a lot of resources. It's better to just make something small that can store items for you and serve as kind of a base point for everything you want to do. Alright, let's go ahead and finish this off. All we're going to do is just wrap this around. We're just going to put a bunch of chests up here. I need to get some furnaces as well. For now, I'll probably just steal some from beneath me. We're going to go ahead, open up our map. I don't know why it's... Oh, that's where he spawned. Okay. Would make sense. We're going to make a waypoint. New home. Right there. And we can teleport to these whenever we need to. There we go. Also gonna go ahead, let's find the center right here. I'm gonna go ahead and open this up because I want to be able to just drop down straight to the Pokemart. If I need to get back up here, I can teleport. We don't have a ton of chests either right now, so we're just gonna place 2 right here. And I can steal the furnaces later. All we need to do is get an area set up for now. So this is perfectly fine. I checked OBS to make sure it was still recording, and of course it wasn't. So basically, to give you a quick rundown of what's been going on, I've been running away from home. We're almost 1,000 blocks away, trying to find some Poke Centers and other structures right now. So we're just going to run as far away as we can, basically in one direction, just try to find biomes and other stuff. I've kind of rolled Coley for my first Pokemon captured. What? What? I can't believe that just happened. Wow. Okay. So, I need to go over what just happened. I don't know why I'm lagging very bad right now, but I'm going to try to give you guys a quick recap as we walk around. Basically, in the last hour, what has happened? Earlier, Thunderous spawned. Way earlier, we found Thunderous. Couldn't even get in the battle with him because he's flying. And then after we caught Ditto, Tornado spawned. Again, couldn't get in the fight. Wouldn't have had a chance in the fight, and had no chance to catch him overall. Didn't matter. I didn't plan to have a chance to catch him or anything. I didn't even plan on a legendary spawning this early, but that was pretty cool to have two of them spawn. The big thing that happened was Ditto. Ditto has a 0.001% chance to spawn whenever you catch a Pokemon such as a Pidgey or Rattata, or in my case, Whismur. Basically, whenever you catch a very common Pokemon, like Zubat for instance, you have that 0.001% chance of it turning into a Ditto. We were lucky enough to get that 0.001% chance on the first Dittoable, I guess you could say, Pokemon. That meaning it was the first Pokemon we captured that actually had a chance to turn into Ditto. That's incredibly lucky, even if you get it after hundreds of tries. We got it on our very first try, which is just stupid. It's unheard of. If you don't know, Ditto is rarer than a lot of the legendaries in the game. One of the rarest Pokemon in Pixelmon. It is very hard to get, and that's because it is very useful for breeding. You can breed it with basically anything and get other Pokemon from it. And it is actually very important to this series where we try to make the LivingDex. For Pokemon like Eevee, when we need a bunch of Eevees, Ditto is going to be the biggest Pokemon and it's going to come in very clutch. So the fact that we got that right now is incredible. I wish I had my PC to put it in because I'm not going to use Ditto on my team, but it's really cool to have been able to catch one this early. We get to continue our journey now, and I guess while I was eating, a Thunderous spawned somewhere out there. Again, Pokemon I wouldn't have been able to even battle, so it didn't matter at all, but 3 legendaries in one episode. And that's not even the craziest thing about this episode, but won't be able to catch any of them yet. And this is what we've been looking for. We found 3 legendaries in a Ditto before we found a village, which is not how things should work, but whatever. But actually, is this our village? No, okay. $40 Great Balls, there we go. Alright, we are looking pretty good. I'm gonna drop a quick Poke Heal. Alright. Alright, so we're done with the village, and there's an Ultra Wormhole right there. I saw this Ditto and thought it was shiny and got really excited, but it isn't. We need to get to this portal quickly. That's not the quickest way. Let's get these Dark Oak Logs quickly first. Probably need building blocks of some sort, I'd imagine. I was just going to talk about the Beedrill, but I saw the Wormhole. Ooh, Zora. Okay, I don't have time to fight you because I really would rather get in the Ultra Space. That hit. Let's go up. That may not capture. If it doesn't. Alright, so my computer ran out of memory, which is awesome. You love to see it. I'm just kidding, you don't. This sucks. My computer ran out of memory. I'm going to try to record the rest of this episode and edit and get it out. That way I can delete a bunch of stuff off my computer. I didn't realize I had so much stuff on it. Basically, we got the Ultra Space. We caught that Zora also, if you didn't see. And I've only been here for a little bit. So far, we found safety goggles, which are pretty good. We also found the Earth Plate, 2 Pixie Plates, and a Gracious Orb. Gracious Orb is used to spawn, I believe, Giratina. Ooh, and a Flame Plate. It's used to spawn Giratina. We now have 2 of them. They're actually pretty common in Nether Fortresses, which spawn all over in Ultra Space. Same thing with End Fortresses, which actually have more loot. But yeah, still pretty good item. Use it to summon Giratina later. But we need actually a bunch more items to get. So the Gracious Orb alone won't do it. We're not even close to being able to get Giratina. Don't worry. But yeah, all these dungeons kind of spawn in Ultra Space. As you can see, End Fortress up here has the end ship and everything. These usually have really good loot. You can get Master Balls and all sorts of crazy stuff from them. Hopefully, we can get... I wouldn't mind the Master Ball. Not exactly what I want right now. I mean, I want one, but there are some things I think I'd rather have compared to it right now. Down the line, definitely wouldn't mind a lot of them. It'd make my job a lot easier, but... First 2 chests of Ultra Space and Forts. A very good diamond sword. We got a mine plate. That's 4 plates. If you use mine plates, or if you don't know what they're for, basically you can use these on an arc chalice, which is a rare spawn in the real world, and dread plates. We have 5 of them now. Pretty good start. Yeah, you can use those on arc chalices. They actually also spawn in Ultra Space. If you use them on those, you need all 17. There's one for each type, I believe. You can get the Azure Flute, which if used at a Spear Pillar or a Time Space Altar, rather. Same thing, basically. Spear Pillar's location, Time Space Altar is the actual object. If you use it there, you will get a Arceus to spawn in. Gold, got a little bit of iron. Helmet, I have safety goggles on. I'll take dread plates. We only need 1, so it doesn't really matter. Get all this stuff too. Not the greatest loot in the world, but definitely will take it. Been on our way down. I did get 4 shulker shells, as you can see, so I do want to make them into shulker boxes really quickly. I only use the chest. There we go. Go ahead and put that down. Okay. Shulker shells. We got 2 chests, luckily, also. 2 purple shulker boxes. Let's go ahead and just dump stuff in here. I can go through it later. Got some pretty decent stuff so far on our journey. Definitely could have had more stuff. Definitely could have not been here either, so I'm not going to complain about it. Looking pretty good. Got some items for legendary spawns. I don't know why. It might be because I have low memory. My, world is dying. Go ahead and sell this all right here. This will get us a decent amount of money. I'm gonna reckon probably around 20-30k, at least, probably. Super potion, so we're at 20k already. I don't think we're gonna quite reach 30k. Nope, not too far off of it though. What do I want to buy? I can buy, let's just buy great balls. We're just gonna stack up on great balls for now. I don't know why it doesn't go to the cap, but 35. So I have over a stack of great balls now. Not gonna complain about that at all. Great balls are pretty good. Definitely would rather have ultra balls, but I'd rather have a majority of a little bit worse ball than 20 ultra balls. Zap plate is pretty good. I'm gonna take that. I'm going to take this iron hammer earlier. I did leave that one hammer in the chest at the blacksmith at home. I just did that because I didn't think I need it. If we don't find a Poke Center with a PC in it, we will have to use that hammer to get some aluminum later. But the memory very fast. Okay, definitely part of the problem is the forest fires. Come on. I shouldn't say come on and then run away from the forest fires like I'm doing, but... Ooh. Okay, we just found a big help for this series. Wow. Okay. Yes. I was talking about just a little bit earlier with the Gracious orbs. Here we go. The Spear Pillar and the Time Space Altar. Definitely open up map, waypoint, Spear Pillar. That's not how you spell pillar. Hold on. Make it blue. Save. There we go. That's what you like to see. This is where we can spawn Arceus, Giratina, and Dialga and Pulgia. So 4 legendaries come from this place alone. Definitely want to keep that in mind. It's a relatively rare spawn in the real world. This is the Shrine of Static Souls, if I remember correctly. Ooh, and is that a Pokemon Center? Okay. Yes. Shrine of Static Souls. This is a very good find. We are getting really lucky World Gen wise right now. And that is a PC center. Yeah, dude. Okay. We are going to waypoint this. frozen shrine, and we're doing orange because why not? This is where, this is something most people probably know about because it's one of the oldest strains from Pixelmon. You put a orb of static souls here. Orbs are something you get from boss Pokemon. They are actually a pretty rare drop, from what I know. Anyways, you can make them into static, frozen, or fiery orbs. Basically, each one corresponds to one of the legendary birds. I'm sure you can find out which one corresponds to which. And once you knock out 375 Pokemon with your respective orb in your inventory, it'll be filled up, and if you right click it on that shrine, you get a respective legendary bird. So, pretty good to find right there. Probably the most common of the two, I'd say, but anyways, we got PC now. I don't have anything to put in or take down on my PC, so I'm not going to do anything with it, but that is a pretty good find. I'm not going to complain at all about it. Blue veins, I'd say. And we have a hidden grotto. Something I've wanted to find. I've been looking for one of these all episode. Rare structure. TM126 dynamic punch. That's going to sell for a decent amount of money. Basically, they all have Master Ball loot, which is the best type of loot in the game. They can give you really any item from Master Balls to, well, I mean, I guess really an item. Not anything bad. They're not going to give you, I mean, I guess they can give you bad stuff, but you're usually going to get pretty good stuff from them. Come back and do something else in the real world. We'll actually probably be able to catch Pokemon, or I'll probably start training. Ooh, there we go. Another big item. This is one I was looking for, the Lustrous Orb. I honestly have no clue which one that spawns. That is like, ooh. I'm gonna keep the iron one, actually. That is like the, Gracious Orb from Giratina. I honestly can't tell you which one that spawns in, but it spawns one of them in. I'll tell you that much. Again, to get Giratina and Palkia and Dialga, all three of those guys require a red chain, and they're some of the hardest Pokemon to get in the game. Like for Darkrai stuff, you need to look at moon phases, which is kind of rough, and you have to wait a lot. In my opinion, those three, Giratina, Dialga, Palkia, are some of the hardest, because for all three of them, you need a red chain, which requires you to level up a Mesprit, well, the Lake Spirits, Mesprit, Azelf, and Uxie, to like level 60, and then use a Ruby on them, which resets their level. Once you have all three, that was loud. I'll go back and sell this stuff and then end off the episode. You need all three of them. You get a Ruby of Knowledge, Willpower, and something else, and you can craft them into a red chain. That red chain, if you used on a altar, and now use one of these orbs, will spawn in a single one of those Pokemon. So yeah, it's pretty crazy how much you need to get one of them, and you need to get 3 of those red chains. It's pretty crazy. Okay, so we have the plates here. Iron, gold, diamond we'll keep. There's actually not a bunch of stuff we can sell, I just realized. We're not going to sell any of this. There's no point in doing it. We're just going to end off the episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please remember to leave a like and subscribe down below. I might go home and store some stuff off camera. Probably not going to do anything offline, really. That once I come back, we're probably just going to be back to exploring. So stay tuned for the next episode. Thank you for watching. Have a good day, everyone. Be safe.